Hi everybody, welcome to our summer class for Read 860. I'm so excited to meet all of you and to start getting to know you. We're going to have a great summer session, I just know it. I'm going to do a quick overview of our week together. This is week 1, and I just want to show you first that we have some week at a glance things going on first. So the first thing I want you to do every single week is to print your course schedule. And this isn't the whole course schedule, but this course schedule is something that you can use as a check sheet, like a to-do list, as you can see down here, right? And so it has everything that you need to do. It's all numbered in order of the way I want you to do it. And I really want you to print this. So I'm going to show you how to get there. But first, let's just take a look at how I have organized the class in our table of contents. This is how everything is fitting. So here is our first module or folder, and I organize it by weeks. So week 1 is where you're going to find all of your work for this week is in week 1. There's always going to be a Start Here folder, and that's where your course schedule will be, and that's where this video will be. And then there's going to be a thing called Week at a Glance, which just has the exact same information that your course schedule has. It's just in a different format, and I will show you that in a second. This is a picture over here of what the content table of contents looks like on D2L. So I'm going to show you D2L really quick. And so here we go. It's just over there. Okay, so now we're on D2L. And this is our summer class, and we're already in content. But let's go backwards. Okay, so we're going backwards. Here is our home page. This is where I will be writing announcements to you. I might be posting videos or doing things like that right here, and I will show you this all to you during our meeting. So this might be a repeat if you have already gone to the meeting, or the meeting might be a repeat. This is all of my contact information over here. And let's go backwards even further. Let's go back to the home page. So this, when you log on to D2L, this is the page that it comes to. And in order to find your course, you go up to this, they call it a waffle because it kind of looks like a waffle. And you find your course, and our course is Summer Reading 860. And then it brings you right to our home page. And when you're on your home page, you're going to read whatever I have to tell you over here. But then you're always going to click on Content, just like this. And then when you get to Content, this is the table of contents over here. So you can see that you can find your syllabus right here. Here are some documents that you might want to find quickly because you're going to be using them over and over again. So this is just separated so you don't have to slog through all the rest of the content. There's some routines and tutorials here, some technology help, some student support help. All right, and then we're going to go to week 1. And here's week 1. Everything in week 1 is right here. And so you can see that there are some tutorials, a voice thread, a study read, and yeah, that's exactly right. So we're going to go into a week at a glance, and I'm just going to show you that other week at a glance. So here's our to-do list. This tells you to print this course schedule, and this is a link. Anything in blue is going to be a link. So you can just click on that. It will take you right to the course schedule so you can print it. And I can show you how that works too. You just click on it, and then it will open it in Microsoft Word, as long as you have Word downloaded onto your computer, which you can do for free. Watch the overview video. That's what this is, so you can't do that until I post it here. And then here's the week at a glance. This is just a different way of looking at our course schedule. it tells you these are the tutorials. This is what's due each day at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then this is your to-do list for every day. So this is still Monday. This is what you're doing on Tuesday. This is what you're doing on Wednesday, and so on. Okay? So I just wanted to show that to you so it makes a little more sense. But the first thing that I do want you to do is to print your course schedule and watch this video even before you come to our class on Monday mornings. So you have some sort of background. You have a place where you can already formulate questions and that I can answer for you once we get to class. So here's our course schedule for this week, and I'm just going to show you the different things that we're going to be doing. So the first thing I want to show you is that we're going to be introducing ourselves and getting to know each other a little bit this week. Being online is kind of hard to get to know people. It's hard to build a community. So we're going to do the best that we can to build a community and to talk with each other and have meaningful conversations online. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a voice thread. And this is all, I'm going to go over this in class a little bit so you don't have to know exactly what that means. A voice thread is an online, it's sort of what I use as our classroom when I'm teaching for online. And it's a place where I can upload videos, I can upload pictures, I can upload PowerPoints, and it has an audio component, and then you have an opportunity where you can do audio or video. And so the introduction that you're going to be doing is you're going to be introducing yourself using the video part. I'm going to require that you use the video part for this so we can see your face and we can hear your voice. So that's going to be your very first assignment, to introduce yourself to us. The next parts of this introducing is you're going to be writing a letter of introduction on the discussion board, and I will tell you all about how to do that. And you're also going to be emailing me specifically, and this is more for me to know for a fact that you are in your Normandale email account and that you know how to use it. But it's also a great method for me to get to know you and maybe have a side conversation with just you. So this is going to be one part of our week for the first week. Another part of our week is going to be with our textbook. We're going to be using Chapter 1, Vocabulary in Context. We are going to be doing that chapter in full this week. So we're going to conclude this by Friday. We're going to be done with Chapter 1 by Friday. You're going to be required to do a study read, which is going to the procedure for a study read will be in your procedure packet. There's a whole video where I introduce and give you a tour of the textbook and of the procedure packet. And these are required procedures for doing our two main assignments that we do over and over again this session. We're going to be doing study reads and we're going to be doing responsive reading. So those are the two things that you're going to learn how to do really well. And so you're going to study read Chapter 1. And so this is kind of what it looks like inside the procedure packet. This is where it starts. This is not the whole thing. And then you're also going to have a quiz, a couple quizzes that are in D2L that you will be taking. One is a practice quiz and one is an actual graded quiz for Chapter 1. So that's what we're going to be doing to get to know the textbook, and we're kind of using Chapter 1 to learn procedures, and we're also going to learn about vocabulary in context in that process. Okay, the other thing that we're going to be learning about this week is metacognition. This is actually our very first unit that we will be taking a summative test at the end of. Metacognitive reading is going to be the foundation of our course. So this week you are going to be doing a voice thread on what is metacognitive reading. And during that voice thread, you will be interacting with the questions that I ask, and I will be asking you to answer those questions in the voice thread. So don't forget to do that, because that is for credit. You will be graded on your responses there. So you're going to start by doing this voice thread. And then you're going to watch a video, and the video is going to be me doing some annotation. So annotation and metacognitive reading kind of go hand in hand. This is the active part of what's happening inside your brain that you're going to make sure that I can read so I know what you're thinking. So we're going to be practicing that annotation, and I'm going to model how to do that using the essay pieces, and then you are going to do it all by yourself for an assignment with the essay The Wrong Choice. So this is the other part that we're going to be focusing on, and this again is our very first unit. So this is our first couple of assignments in our first unit that we will be exploring together. The last thing that we're going to focus on is responsive reading. So just like I talked to you about the study reading, the responsive reading is also a procedure that you're going to need to learn, because you're going to be doing this every single week. And that is also in your procedure packet. It goes through it in great detail. But because it is a little, I don't know, hard to understand sometimes for students, last semester when we went on our quarantine, I just did a quick video just to remind people what responsive reading was, because we were going to go into our novel reading, and we had done a few responsive readings, but it had been a while. So you're going to hear me talking about quarantine and stuff, but that's okay. I think the information in this video will help you. So watch the video, then you'll have your procedure packet. The essay that you're going to be reading and doing a responsive reading assignment is going to be from Harvard Business Review, and it's called Learning is a Learned Behavior. Here's how to get better at it. So that's what you're going to be doing this week. Those are the major things. Again, your course schedule is going to tell you every single thing that you need to do. And it also tells you some things that you might not need to do, because if you've been at Normandale for already and you already understand D2L, you probably don't need to do all of these tutorials. If you have no idea how to do stuff, then you're going to want to spend some time looking at tutorials and trying to figure out how to navigate D2L. We will talk about that in class, but I'm super excited and I can't wait to meet all of you, and I hope that you're just as excited as I am, and have a fun first week. I will see you in class, or I will see you in the presentations if you're looking at this after class. Have a great week.